Evening, and thank you for having me here today. So we're born with love and joy in our hearts. Our experiences shape who we become. As adults, it's our responsibility to ensure that every child grows up understanding resilience, empathy, and emotional regulation. But today, influence doesn't just come from parents, teachers, and peers. It comes from the internet, a digital wild west where children are which children access and supervise 24/7. This smiley happy baby in the picture will grow up in this very world, with adults not truly understanding the horrors of what she will see. She will join groups on social media that will encourage her to cut her arms and legs and share what she has done as proof. She will end up hospitalized due to anorexia and the amount of weight that she will lose. Her education will suffer too. During her time in secondary school, there will be 120 safeguarding incidents logged, such as her being at risk of child sexual exploitation. There will be 116 behaviour incidents logged around her phone use because her addiction to a smartphone and social media was too much for her young developing brain to deal with. She will be labelled the naughty child, being constantly excluded, resulting in her becoming increasingly isolated, dependent on the people that were doing her harm online. Her relationship with her family will start to break down. They won't understand what she's going through because they didn't grow up in this online world. They will be increasingly frustrated with her behaviour and how she's treating herself. They will reach out to school and social services, but no one will know what to do. She will be turned away from every service because she will refuse to engage. She will push everyone away in her suffering, and she will spend her last Christmas alone. This beautiful baby in the picture is my daughter, Brianna Ghey. In 2023, she was murdered by two teenagers. One had become obsessed with the content that she'd been accessing on the dark web and wanted to act out what she'd seen online. Although Brianna's case might seem extreme, she and our family are not alone. The irony is that we've never had more ways to connect, yet we've never felt more disconnected. A youth mental health crisis is unfolding now, exacerbated by smartphones. Hospital admissions for children with mental health conditions have surged over 65%, with England alone seeing more than 500 daily referrals for anxiety. Meanwhile, 97% of 12-year-olds now own smartphones, spending 35 hours a week on them, the equivalent to a full-time job. The harms extend beyond shrinking attention spans. Young people face constant exposure to harmful content such as unsolicited sexual images and extreme violence online. This is why I founded the Brianna Ghey Legacy Project and made it my mission to stop other families from suffering the way that we did. We currently run two programs: Flourishing Families, which brings parents and children together in primary school halls for 90-minute workshops on mindfulness and well-being through play, and Look Up and Live, which tackles screen time and online harms for young people and adults. By equipping families with tools to regulate emotions, build empathy, and value offline community, our tiny team has supported hundreds of families and thousands of students. Through this work, I've met countless parents and teachers that share the same concern. Phones are undermining not just well-being, but education itself. An international study showed that simply having a phone in class lowers academic performance. England now ranks in the bottom 10 countries for key social and emotional skills like curiosity, perseverance, and empathy. Yet in the UK, only 11% of secondary schools have an effective phone ban in place, with most operating an out-of-sight policy, which we know doesn't work. So I launched a phone-free education campaign a national campaign calling for a statutory ban of phones in schools, along with funding for solutions to lock devices away. Behind me is Emma Mills. She's the head teacher from Brianna's school, and a year ago they introduced lockable pouches. The results have been remarkable. GCSE results have improved significantly. Behaviour incidents around phone use dropped from 480 to 27, and safeguarding incidents around phone use fell by 81%. In addition, staff wellbeing has improved and the playground is full of chatter again, instead of subdued children staring at screens. These results prove what's possible, but current government guidance leaves implementation to individual schools, creating a postcode lottery. We're changing that. We've now had thousands of signatures from parents, educators, and health professionals. We've held an event in Westminster with over 35 MPs cross-party attending, and have formed a coalition of organisations, charities, and campaigners, all pushing for this statutory change. We know what we do works, but now we need your help to reach more people. £10,000 will help us to expand our programmes across the rest of the UK and accelerate the Phone Free Education campaign. I believe that investing in our children today will shape the kind of society we live in tomorrow. So I ask you, please come on this journey with us and create change together.